Hey, what's up? So Hot Mess Express over here. Choo choo. But anyways, I was just sitting here editing this video and wanted to hop on with a quick disclaimer. So one, I recorded this with my friend Bree back in February. I'm the worst. It is now April and I am editing this video finally. So this was recorded before the quarantine and before everything got crazy with the COVID-19, and yeah, but I figured it would still be fun to put this out here and hopefully inspire at least one person to still manifest and just kind of put something out there with their dreams and their goals in life. Even though we're locked inside, you can still, manifest and create the life that you want and that you've dreamed of. And if you're stuck in the house anyways, what better time to do it than now? So if you haven't made your vision board yet for 2020, I hope this inspires you to do so and to just put your dreams out there in the universe while all this craziness is going on. So I hope you guys enjoy. Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. So I am here today with my friend Bree.
Hi guys!
And we are sitting down to make vision boards. I know it's a little bit late. Most people do this like at the very end of the year, right before the new year. But I wanted to make sure that I did it with her because she is a total boss babe and she's always supporting and encouraging my dreams. And I love her so much for that. So she's the perfect person to do this with. So if you don't know, a vision board is kind of a form of manifestation. And so you get together a bunch of pictures I have here of just kind of your dreams and your goals for the new year and things that you want to accomplish within that year. And I think it's absolutely amazing, but it's this amazing, it's a great visual for you to refer to throughout the year and to just stay focused and stay on track with what your goals are. So without further ado, I think we're gonna go ahead and just get started. So just to show you guys what we have, obviously we have some wine, that's a must. And we got a little bit of snacks here just to munch on while we are filming and making our vision boards. But aside from that, you're going to need the actual vision board themselves. Mine has kind of like a little gold glittery lining. You can see hers as well.
We did the kind of decked out ones.
Yeah. And then we have gel pens and pencils and Sharpies. You'll definitely need glue sticks. Or you can use tape. I've seen people roll tape on the back. And we just got other things. We have these cute glittery stickers. And then obviously all of your pictures. Just visuals of all your goals and dreams. And yeah, so that's everything that you will need. And I'll go ahead and get started. I'll kind of like explain to you guys. We can explain as we put things on our boards what's what. Okay, so this is my vision board from 2019. You can see I accomplished like half of the things on there. Unfortunately, my personal health and fitness kind of got put on the back burner, which is my bad. There's no excuse for that, but I hope we can do better with it this year. But aside from that, I'm going to be putting some of these same travel goals back on this year's vision board because I didn't get to them. So you'll see quite a few of the same pictures, admittedly, but some of my biggest goals, which was working at my dream salon in Tampa and moving to Chicago, that was a lifelong goal of mine. Those are some things I actually got done. And I did, Bria's got her lovely hands covering it for me, but I did reach and exceed my financial goals for last year, which I'm super excited and proud of. So yeah, this is just an example of what it will look like when it's all done. Instead of writing out the year this time, I'm gonna use these glamorous little stickers.
Feeling it out.
Yeah, we're gonna be bad and bougie in 2020.
Hell yeah, girl.
So this is your first vision board, right?
This is. I've never done one. I've always wanted to, because I also am a big believer in just manifesting things and putting out what you want from the universe and making it happen, but also, working towards it, not just saying
right,
I'm gonna do it. But I'm definitely like, I'm such a visual person. I think this is gonna be really helpful.
That's awesome.
Just to look at it every day.
Yes, I love it. All right, guys, so I have kind of somewhat of a layout here. We've just kind of been moving things around and figuring out how we want it organized. So now I'm just going to start actually gluing them down to the board. And as I do that, I'll explain to you what each one means to me. So my whole thing is I very much so want to be an entrepreneur and my own businesswoman. So I'd rather hustle 24/7 than slave 9 to 5, and that is so true. I've always said that I would much rather be up working until midnight and wake up again at 4 in the morning, 7 days a week, and just work myself into the ground for my own business and my own company than to actually work for someone else, which I've done. I got my first job when I was 15 and I've always worked for other people, but in the past couple years I've realized that's not my journey. So this is just a constant reminder of that. You're gonna get to know me real well in this video. So this is for me to finish up my associate's degree. I'm realizing that I don't really need a degree to do the things that I want in life, which I know a lot of people will like argue and debate back and forth on that, but it's something that I started, so it's something that I want to finish.
I respect that.
Thanks. I hate leaving things undone.
Yeah, that's a good attribute to have.
Thank you. Let's see here. And then I have this blank check here. I had, that's what Bree's hand was covering before. I had a blank check on my other one, and I wrote the total amount that I wanted to make in the year on that check. This is kind of like my way of putting it. That's the whole thing with manifestation. The more specific that you are with what you want, the more, I don't know, how would you describe it?
Yeah, I think
the better it works.
Yeah, I guess like getting really specific, that way you can actually work towards one specific thing. I'm pretty bad at that, actually. I'm a little bit more vague in general with things. Like, this is also the first time I've done it, so I feel like over time I might learn a little bit better.
Yeah, you gotta do things that scare you.
And it doesn't even have to be big, momentous things. I think
right.
A lot of people are overwhelmed with that concept because they're like, oh, well, I can't like up and move, and I can't like,
right.
Literally just do like one thing every day that scares you a little. I'm trying to just talk to a stranger every day.
Right, I was gonna say, you could be getting up and doing karaoke.
Yes.
It could be going out to a, you know, like a bar by yourself. It could be something as easy as that, just making yourself go out to your local bar up the road and grabbing a drink by yourself.
Put yourself out there in the world, like get out of your bedroom, get off your phone, and like go out in the world and do something.
Exactly. So to get caught up here, you guys, some of the things that I've put on my board. So where do we leave off? Okay, so I put become the hardest working person you know. That's going to be extremely hard because I have managed to surround myself with a bunch of badass people who just grind and work hard and inspire me and motivate me. And I think that's so important, is to find friends and people that you care about who inspire you. And so in doing that, it's gonna be really hard to become the hardest working person that I know, but I'm gonna try.
It's a good challenge.
And then over here, if you guys follow me on Instagram, you might have seen, you might know, I will do an actual announcement about this soon. I can make an announcement video maybe, I don't know. But I am working on my own business, my own boutique, and it's called Stems and Femmes. So keep an eye out for that. And I put a little thing in here, so on my own time later, I'm gonna put down my goal for the dollar amount in sales for my business. So I've got that there. So this boutique is for LGBTQ plus women. So I'm really excited for that. Once the website's up and running, I'll probably post a video just revolving around that for you guys, but stay tuned. And then we have my business card for lash extensions. And my goal is, because it's just my side job right now, it's not something that I want to turn into my actual business or career, but it's just something on the side that I do enjoy doing. So my goal is to have 6 guests per week for my lash full sets and fills. So I want to build that up. So really only doing that about 2 days a week, but I'm just now starting out, so it's a good goal to have. So yeah, now you're kind of caught up there with what I've glued down. But my central quote for the year, it's not really a quote, but it's just strong, independent woman. So again, just being more comfortable with being alone and getting to the point where all of my income sources are from my businesses and myself independently. Getting to the point where not a single one of my income sources is from a different business or a different person.
Be your own boss, baby.
Exactly. So this is more so like my business and professional side, and I organized it to where over here, which you can't see in the camera, but I'll show you guys like the pictures as I'm gluing them down, and I'll give you a shot of the board once it's done. But over on this side is more so personal, so like fitness and adventure and things like that, things that aren't business related. So right here, this is what I was talking about with just getting out of my apartment more. It's don't count the days, make the days count. So there are so many days just in the few months that I've lived here that I feel like I didn't really make them count. And I want to change that for sure. I want to make sure that every day is worth something and every day is an adventure. why don't you tell us about your board? I've been rambling.
Oh no, you're fine.
I want to know what all of your pictures are.
Oh man, okay. I'll talk a little bit more. I have a lot of pictures, so I might just do a little bit more vaguely. The right side is a little bit more like personal goals, whether it's, you know, fitness or getting back into my creative side. I used to be really into art and I've kind of fallen out of that as I've gotten older. So just getting back into drawing and painting and just having creative outlets, even like doing a dance class that kind of combines fitness and art. I used to dance as a kid, that kind of thing. And then over here is a little bit, I have a lot of quotes on mine because I'm very much a wordy person. Finding kind of a group of people that are my quote-unquote tribe, you know, like the internet likes to say. But just finding people that are gonna like be like your team and lift you up and, you know, inspire each other. I think that's a huge goal. I think I have a lot of really wonderful like small groups of friends, and I'd love to really kind of cohesively get a group that I know like those are my badass like friends, like I can count on them. I think that'd be really cool. And then the left side is a little bit more career / education focused, and then a little bit more personal, I guess, again at the bottom. This side's a lot. I do want to go back to, not necessarily go back to school, but I want to start taking classes again. I co-own a business that I would like to, you know, be a little bit more involved in on the business side. I do most of the marketing right now. That's my main sort of niche, so I'd love to learn more about
you're
business.
amazing at though.
Oh, thank you.
But I get wanting to understand everything that's going into it and the whole,
And I feel like I want to keep growing and learning. Like I might not want to do marketing forever, so I'd love to learn a more broad, you know, scope of business in general, and just even more in marketing. I'd like to take like classes in like Photoshop and start learning digital like graphic design. I think would be cool. Just so like learning. So I'd love to go back, take some classes.
It's good to always be a student.
For sure. And just kind of like along the same lines, just personal development. Like I want to read more, so I've got pictures of books. I want to be traveling, just kind of widening my scope, because I think, you know, Chicago's big, beautiful, wonderful, and diverse, but you do get stuck in the bubble of your own life.
Absolutely.
So I think
it's so easy to just go through daily routine, even though you could live out 15 different lives in 1 week here.
For sure. So yeah, and then I just have a lot of other random quotes, a lot of like focusing on just leveling up your life and just being happy. I think focusing on my own mental
mental health
and like happiness overall.
Yeah, it's huge. That's awesome. I love your board so much.
Thanks. It's a smorgasbord, but so is my life.
Right. Well, what's great about us doing this together is we know what the other one's goals are for the year, so we can be like each other's accountability partners.
For sure. Do little check-ins with each other and just ask. I mean, it's so nice when a friend is like, hey, how's this going? Like, you're like, oh my god, you remember that? You know, like, it's nice to have little check-ins like that.
All right, I'll get you guys caught up over here on this side. So, let's see. I don't even know okay, so I have New York here. I want to go to New York. I've never been. I want to go skydiving. And there's a place in Toronto, Canada. It's called the CN Tower. And they have it to where they will strap you to the edge of the building on the top floor. I forget how many stories up it is, but it sounds amazing and I totally want to try it. I just love an adrenaline rush. I need to drink more water. I want to go to the gym and work out more. I used to actually be super fit several years ago and I want to get back into that. I need to eat healthier. I'm so bad about that. I order like every meal just because I hate cooking. And then just as a reminder, success doesn't come from what you do occasionally, it comes from what you do consistently. So just being consistent with all of these things. I've always wanted to be more of a morning person, so I need to actually try to make that happen. And I recently got a yoga membership, so I actually want to use it to its fullest and go fairly often. So really just yoga in the gym, doing that consistently. And self-love. I feel like I feel more confident and love myself more when I'm actually taking care of myself. It's definitely, they go hand in hand.
Absolutely.
So yeah, and then over here, just a mood CEO, just because, you know, gotta remind yourself who you are. You gotta remember that you are that bitch.
Yes.
And then up here, this is a big one for me. Goal to make an income while making an impact. That's really big for me. All right, guys, so we have our final products here. This is so fun. So yeah, this is just something super fun that I love to do every year, and I highly encourage you guys to do it. And actually, if you do make your own vision boards, please post pictures of them on your Instagram and tag me in them, because I want to see. I want to see your beautiful vision boards and your goals and your dreams for the year, because I know that you can do it. And it's just amazing what happens when you put it out in the universe and you set your mind to it.
For sure.
I love it so much. But yeah, so post pictures of your vision boards and tag me in them, because I want to see them too. And thank you so much for joining us and watching. Bye guys, I'll see you next video.